Welcome to MyLawson. Everything under MyLawson deals with you as a student here at Lawson State. So I'm going to walk you through some of the key areas of this platform. One, when you first log in, you're going to see personal information. You can come here and you can see all the different information. This is about you as a student. You can change the security question. You can update your address, view the address. You can update email if you want to change your email address. Update emergency contact information, race, ethnicity, marital status, name change, social security change. So just general information about you as a student. Whenever you want to get back to the page you were on before, just hit the back browser button. So again, that was personal information. It's always important as a student to update personal information so we have your most current address, phone number, as well as your most accurate name, especially if you recently married. So go here, and I'm going to go to Student. The next button is Student. Under Student, there are three areas that I want us to focus in on. One is Student Profile. Eventually, you won't be able to use this right away, but eventually this is where you're going to go for advising. Okay, under Student Profile. That's coming later, but I just wanted you to be aware of it. Student Records. Student records, this is very important. Just think, when you think of records, think of grades and transcript, right? So this is where you would come for your midterm grades and your final grades, and to request a printed transcript or to view your academic transcript at the college. This is where you would come to view the catalog and the class schedule. If you have not seen the registration video that I've already created, please go ahead and view that. That will go through how do you get to the class schedule, as you can see here, and how do you register. So I'm not going to go too far into this, but I just wanted you to be aware of where that is. That's class schedule. This is also where, again, we're under student records. This is also where you would come to apply for graduation, right, and to view your application status. This is also where you would come to find and view holds. Holds are very important because if you have any holds, you cannot register. Right? So if you want to know what's going on, you would come to MyLawson and say, where is this hold? Why do I have a hold? Come to Student Records, view your holds. And if you click it, you can see there's no holds for this particular student. So I'm going to go back again. So that was Student Records. Next is registration. Again, there's a whole video just on registration. So I'm not going to go through all the steps, but I just want you to be aware this is where you would come to add and drop classes, and to view your full schedule, as well as your concise student schedule. This again is just going to take us to the full schedule. Here is the layout of the schedule for this particular student. So I'm just going to go back, and your registration status, of course. I love the registration status because it'll explain to you everything about you as a student in terms of registering. This student has no registration holds. They can register at any time. And you want to see all 4 green checks. That means you're fine to register. So that was registration. The next is student account, which is going to be very popular because it deals with business, the finances, right? It'll provide for you account summaries and details, your tax notification information. Again, view holds is also on this page. But the most popular button would be the payment processing button. You'll be able to click this button and to pay for school. You can make a deposit, and you can also, of course, this is a very important button, you can view all of your transactions and account information on your account. The placement calculator is one of my favorite places too, because this, if you tested into developmental or you've been placed in developmental and you don't know why, if you have the information related to your ACT scores or the graduation date, you can just run a query to make sure you've been placed properly. Just plug in the numbers and hit calculate, and it'll tell you exactly if you've been placed or where you've been placed. And that's it. That's just a general review of MyLawson. And again, if you have any questions or concerns, you can always go to the Virtual Advising Center and talk to your advisor. about anything, or you can just ask us a question. Again, go to MyLawson Campus and you can send us a question. Also, if you have holds on your account, you can again go to MyLawson Campus and click on the hold button. So ask questions. We're there to help you. We're happy to navigate any issues that you may have as a student.